Hello, my friend. Welcome to today's practice. I have a vinyasa to a yin flow. So we're going to begin with uniting your body and your breath, flowing with fluid movements, and then we will move into just one yin pose to close our practice. Before we begin, though, I would like to take a moment to welcome one of our newest Awaken members, Yasmina. Thank you so much for joining, my friend. She's at level 3. And with that shared, let's go ahead and begin our practice. We'll join together standing at the front of the mat. Bring your feet hip-width distance, grounding down through all four corners of your feet. And we'll begin by just syncing our breath with the movement. So breathing in, circling your fingertips up. Your exhalation descends, prayer to heart. Breathe in, circling your fingertips up. Palms kiss, exhalation, lower prayer to heart center. Breathe in, your inhale lifts your fingertips up. Exhalation, lower prayer to heart. Breathe in, circle up. Exhalation, lower prayer to heart. Breathe in, circle up this time. Palms kiss and dive down through center. Breathe in, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhalation, release. And let's just take a moment here in our forward fold. Releasing and letting go. Feeling those sensations in the back sides of your legs. Taking micro movements if you'd like. Let's breathe and lift halfway once more. Exhalation, release, and then we'll ground down, rise up. Palms kiss, exhalation, dive it right back down. Ground down, rise, breathing and circling up. Palms kiss, reach back a little, and exhalation, dive it down to center, and ground down to rise, breathing and circling up. Palms kiss, exhalation, dive it down to center. Breathing, grounding down, rising up. Exhalation, dive it down to center. Take this a few more times on your own, finding your own rhythm, your own pace in your body. Uniting body and breath. Slight bend in your knees. The next time you circle up, bring those palms to kiss. And exhale, draw your elbows wide, lift your heart. Elbows draw back in space. Beautiful, breathe in, circle up. Exhalation, palms lower to heart center. Let's move into our next flow. Breathe in, circle your fingertips up. Palms kiss, reach back, slight bend in your knees. Before you exhalation, dive it down through center. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhalation, release. And step or hop back to our plank pose. Shift forward, exhalation, lower halfway, breathing into upward facing dog. And lift those hips up to downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk out your dog here. Just feeling out the sensations, feeling out your body. We're going to take this flow again, but the next round, we won't linger in our downward facing dog. We'll just hold it for a breath. Find stillness, then step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Release, and then ground down to rise up. Palms kiss, reach back, slight bend in your knees. Exhalation, dive it down through center. Breathe and lift halfway. Exhalation, release. Step or hop back to your plank pose and take your flow. Downward facing dog and step or hop to the foot of the mat. Breathe and lift halfway. Exhalation, release. Ground down to rise. Palms kiss. Exhalation, dive it down through center. Breathe and lift and lengthen. Exhalation, release. Hands ring feet, step or hop back to plank pose. Take your flow. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. We'll step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathing and lifting halfway. Exhalation, release, and ground down to rise. Gonna take this a few more rounds. Just enjoy mirroring your breath with the movement. Dive down through center on the exhale. Breathe and lift halfway. Exhalation, release. Step or hop back to plank pose and take your flow. Downward facing dog. Hi, puppy. Step or hop to the front of the mat, breathing and lifting halfway. Exhalation, release. Ground down to rise up. Palms kiss. Exhalation, dive it down through center. Breathe and lift and lengthen. Nice flat back. Exhalation, release. Step or hop back to plank pose. Shift forward, lower halfway. Breathing into upward facing dog. Lift those hips. Downward facing dog. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathing and lifting halfway. Exhalation, release. We'll ground down to rise up. Palms kiss, reach back and dive it down through center. Breathe and lift halfway. Exhalation, chest to thighs. Step back to plank pose. Take your flow. Lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathing and lifting halfway. Exhalation, release. We'll ground down to rise up. Palms kiss and dive it down through center. Last one. Breathe and lift halfway. Release. Step or hop back. Take your flow. Downward facing dog. Step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathe and lift halfway. Exhalation, release, and then we'll ground down to rise up. Palms kiss the top. Exhalation, prayer descends to heart. And release one palm to your heart and then the other. And just take a moment to feel the effects of our practice upon your body. The flow, the movement of your body, your breath. Feel that heartbeat within, your life force. Let's breathe and circle your fingertips up. Palms kiss, reach back and dive it down through center. Breathe and lift halfway. Exhalation, release. Let's step your left foot back. Soften your back knee to the mat and inhale your arms up to our low lunge. Let's breathe and just circle that left arm up and back to clasp your back leg and reach your right fingertips back. Shoulders remain squared to the front of that mat. Sink those hips forward and down. Beautiful, my friend. Cartwheel your arms forward, hands behind your front foot. Tuck your back toes, press up. And let's step back to our plank pose and take your flow, my friend. meeting you in downward facing dog. And from here, let's step your left foot forward, softening your back knee to the mat. And when you're ready, breathe in to circle your fingertips up to the sky for our low lunge. On your inhale, circle your right arm up and back to clasp that back thigh. Left arm reaches back. You'll gently yearn your right hip point forward, squaring up your hips, squaring up your shoulders. Let's cartwheel your arms forward. Hamstring your front foot, tuck your back toes, press up. And let's step your front foot back for our downward facing dog. Walk your palms back towards your feet at the back of the mat. We're in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Let's breathe in to lift halfway. And once you're lifted halfway, go ahead and bring your fingertips behind your low back to interlace them. Lift your interlaced fingers up towards the sky. Rest your forearms away to the space in front of you as you release back into your forward fold. If you'd like, you can heel tilt your feet a little wider than hip distance. Stay here, bud. Let's breathe and lift halfway. Soften your arms, release those fingertips to the earth. Heel tilt your feet back into the distance if you widen them. And then walk your palms forward back into our downward facing dog. And then shift forward and take your flow. And from our downward facing dog, we'll step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathe and lift halfway. Feel that nice long spine. Crown of head reaching forward, tailbone lengthening back and lower belly firming up and in. Exhalation, release. Chest to thighs. We'll ground down to rise. I don't know if you saw that, but our lovely little Johnny boy just whooped, so I have to remember to pick that up. Palms kiss and dive it down through center. Let's breathe in, circle those fingertips back up. Exhalation, dive it down through center. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhalation, release. Hands near your feet. And let's step your left foot back. Breathe in to extend your right toes up to the sky for our three-legged dog. Extend that knee, stack that hip. Feel that nice hip opener here. Then draw that right knee towards your right wrist, coming into our pigeon pose. Moving into our yin asana that I mentioned that we'll move into at the beginning of the practice. So just take a moment to just feel out your pigeon pose. That back leg is in one long line. Rock those hips side to side. Nourishing that right hip. Maybe getting a little deeper into the front side of your left hip flexor as you rock over to the left. And then when you're ready, in your own time, go ahead and lower to your forearms, or maybe extend your arms out long, all the way to the mat. We're just going to hold this for 10 to 15 breaths. And weight evenly distributed through your hips. Shoulders, arms softened back and down away from your ears. Invite softness and ease into your neck, into your jaw, throughout your shoulders, your chest, and your torso. Invite those hips to relax. Feel your entire body soft in this pose. Smooth and steady breath. Let's slowly begin to walk those palms back to rise. Shift your weight into your right hip, and we'll bring that leg around, stepping to the outside of your thigh. Breathe in, lift and lengthen. And on the exhale, wrap your right arm around your leg and move into a twist. Let's soften. Bring that leg back around. We'll step that front foot back into downward facing dog. Feel out the difference of your right and left side. Lift your gaze between your hands and step or hop to the front of the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhalation, release. And we'll ground down to rise up. Palms kiss, and exhalation descends, prayer to heart. Let's breathe in, circling right back up. Exhalation, dive it down. Breathe in, lift and lengthen. Exhalation, release. This time, let's step your right foot back. Breathe in to extend your left toes up to the sky for three-legged dog. And then let's bend that top knee, stack your hips. And draw that left knee towards your left wrist, lowering your shin to the mat, coming into our pigeon pose. Tuck your back toes to lengthen your right leg back long behind you. And we're just taking a moment to feel out our pigeon pose, rocking, nourishing that left hip. And when you're ready, kind of lower to your forearms or extending your arms out long, rounding your forehead, finding stillness in our pigeon pose. Invite softness into your hips. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Invite softness and ease into your neck, into your jaw, into your shoulders, your chest, and your torso, into your hips. Feel your entire body, your muscles, relax and weighing heavy. smooth and steady breaths. Let's slowly walk those palms back to rise. Let's bring that back leg around behind you. Johnny, just come here. Just lay down, bud. Just lay down. Know those puppy buddies are plentiful today. And move into a twist. Let's soften. And this time just unwind your legs. Bring your soles of feet to the mat. Extend your arms out long in front of you. Find your long spine. Firm that lower belly up and in. And with control, slow and steady, slowly recline yourself back until you're fully lowered to the mat. Bring those knees in. Hug them in. Give them a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. Find stillness. Squeeze it in. Hug your head in. Get into a nice little ball. Then go to burst forward. Legs extend out long. Arms extend out long into a star shape. And we'll just be here for 10 breaths. Let everything go. Let your body be. Let your mind be at ease. And just follow the rhythm of your breath. And letting the nutrients of our practice settle in and integrate into our body, mind, and spirit. Draw your legs in, one sole foot to the mat, and then the other. We'll roll over to your right side. Coming into fetal pose. Just take a full, deep breath in through your nose here. And a long, slow, complete, relaxing exhalation out your mouth, letting go. With your attention remaining inward, make your way to a comfortable cross-legged position. Sit up nice and tall. Relax those shoulders back and down, finding that beautiful long spine of yours. And just feel into the effects of our practice. Noticing how you're feeling now compared to whenever we first stepped on the mat together. Let's take a big, beautiful breath in, circling your fingertips up to the sky, gathering love and light. Your palms kiss and bring all that love and light down to your heart center. Bring your thumbs to your sternum. Sternum reaches up towards your thumbs. Taking a moment to set an intention for your day ahead. Breathe in, raise prayer to your third eye. Exhalation, fall forward to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope you enjoyed this bend to yin flow. If so, please leave me a comment below. I hope to see you on the mat again soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day, my friend.